We had a baby. It's like you became a dad in real life when you saw Z. Like when I birthed him and you held him, you're like, I'm a dad. I feel like I became a mom the moment I knew I was pregnant.
They felt delicate even then.
Yeah.
So let alone now it's
A
my
2-day old.
Yeah, it's like I look forward to building.
You could get frustrated at your partner for them not doing the same thing, but you have to be reminded, like, no, we're different people and we are gonna approach things differently. Yeah, I feel like I share similar sentiments, like
Stop
being.
stealing my
But they're so good.
Wow. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been 9 months to be exact.
And you're probably wondering, where have we been?
We had a baby.
We had a baby.
Yeah, the cutest baby.
We're back.
Yeah.
And so to kind of bring you up to speed and let's just talk about it. That's a big transition.
Yeah.
From 0 humans to 1 human. And this is I've seen this before. I have siblings who have children, my nieces and nephews. But it's very different when you're in the thick of it.
Yeah.
When you are responsible. Like every cute baby I've been able to just hand back, no matter how much I love them. But they've been cute, they've been amazing, but each one I've been able to go like, all right, enough of that.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's crazy because I didn't even grow up around kids or babies. So this was I'm the baby of my family. And then like after one of my cousins who is now 13, there was like no one under her.
Yeah.
So I didn't really grow up with little kids and babies. So this was like a new experience altogether. I didn't even know how to change a diaper.
Yeah.
So
same. It was new to me, but I was just like, I feel like I embraced it better than like, I don't know if I was a good uncle.
No, you're a great uncle. They love you.
Yeah, but it was like if they were scoring me just on diaper changes alone, then I failed miserably.
No, that's actually so true. I don't know. I think that all of it was just so new. And whenever I'm on like TikTok or Instagram and things like that, like you'll see people say like to my mom friends, I'm so sorry that I wasn't there for you. Like, because you don't even know what to do until you're in that situation. Like, so I've had friends who's had kids or cousins that's had kids and things like that. You've had siblings, but like until you are the parent, you don't really understand like, oh wow, that they were going through it, like that was a sacrifice for them to do the things that they were doing. And until you're in that space, you kind of don't understand. Yeah.
I think another time also like there are just basic obvious things like, oh, late night, early morning.
Which I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it.
We gotta talk about that. But for me, one of the times where it just kind of dawned on me how much my eldest sister was doing was when we were going to the beach. And we like packed. And I was just like, oh my gosh. This is just one child.
Yes.
And I think at that point he was like
4 months.
4 months?
Mm-hmm.
It was 4 months?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
We were packing for the beach, and then I realized that my sister, she does this every time.
Oh my gosh.
For
multiple
3
times a
kids.
year, actually.
Multiple times a year. And so, like, sometimes you're like, man, why is she coming to Baltimore so late? It's like she's packing. She's literally packing and trying to ensure that these children have everything that they need.
Yeah.
And I don't think that goes away, like, even when as they grow older. You just have to be considerate of every possible scenario that can happen.
Yeah. Yeah, and I actually love that because now like I think that it also makes me look at my parents differently too, because it's just like you just have more of a respect, at least I do, for mothers, for parents, for my parents, like cuz you're like, Man, you sacrifice a lot, you know, that
Mhm.
a lot goes into raising a child. So like being a mom, like that's probably one of the biggest things is just like a respect for mothers. Like I'll see a mom walking down and before if she like had her kids, I'm like, "Oh, okay, she just has kids." But now I'm like, "No, you're really doing this right
You
now. You
out
got 4
here.
kids." I don't even know how you have 4 kids cuz like even that idea of like being pregnant while raising a 1 or 2-year-old sounds so crazy. So
Yeah.
just the fact that people do that all the time is really cool. So, what do you feel like was the biggest thing that you've learned from being a new parent, especially specifically a father? Because I feel like you hear a lot about mothers, but you don't always
Mhm.
hear about fathers. So, your
I
experience.
think I think I'm realizing just like how important of a role it is.
Even
Um,
now?
Even now, just like how important. Because my dad was present most of my life, but I think times are different. Work from home. Um, I am I am I just turned 35, and at this point my dad had 3 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. so so
That's
just
so
like the
crazy.
difference is just wild.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
yeah. And so the thing that I realize is just that fathers are very necessary, and I think it's important to understand the role and how it differs from that of a
Mm.
the story that I think kind of comes to mind as I think about this is during my paternity leave, which that's a whole new thing as well. During my
Mm.
paternity leave, I kind of felt like I'm like, why am I here? Like I'm
Mm.
not like the child, son doesn't need me. I'm like
Mhm.
I'm burning through PTO. So
Mhm.
like maybe I should just go back to work. And I think you sharing like no, like I'm very thankful home
Yeah.
for the that time, half month.
Yeah, it was a good amount of time.
Yeah.
And like that's so true. Like not to cut you off, but like
Mhm.
even just that idea that like you were feeling useless, I guess, but like
Yeah.
really like you were the biggest support to me. So I think like that's like even during the fatherhood time, there's not much that you are doing with the baby. I mean, you're
Mhm.
holding him, you're changing him, you're not really feeding him that much because I was breastfeeding him, but, like, the biggest support was for me. So I
Mhm.
think, like, a lot of dads or fathers, like, especially in the new time when they just want mom and mom's giving them all the food and everything like that, like, the biggest support is to your partner, and
Yeah, yeah.
that's yeah.
I think I learned that as well. It's
Yeah.
like, like it doesn't always have to be extravagant or elaborate support.
Yeah.
It's the simple thing. All right, you kind of look exhausted
I do be
sometimes,
exhausted.
and just like, all right, let's do a store run. And I feel confident in my ability to hang out with D.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know that all fathers feel I'm that guy. So I don't like.
But whoa, 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 did it take time to get there?
I think we did that pretty early.
Mm.
I don't know. You went to like a play or something in the middle of the
Mhm.
week, and
Mhm.
I mean, the reason I remember is because I was comfortable, but I also wanted to have family around. So I invited
Yeah,
my
yeah.
siblings and my mom and dad, and we just hung out while you had gone to go see a play or something. Um, and it was the first time that I got pooped on.
Yeah.
It was the first time that like Z had a blowout,
Yeah.
and I was wearing him, and then I think one of my siblings pointed out that got something on your shirt. I was like, "Oh snap!
Aw.
First diaper
Yeah,
blowout."
yeah. Oh, that's
So
sweet.
yeah,
Kind of.
but he also like he doesn't like to be worn.
Yeah, he does not like to be worn, and that was I was not prepared for that.
It
But
happened really quick.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I asked that though because I just remember like you like in the very beginnings, like just being very delicate with little Z. Like just very like, I don't want to hurt him.
Yeah, babies, they appear fragile. And then, like, again, I had siblings, nieces, and nephews, um, but it always felt they felt delicate even then, and
Yeah.
so let alone now it's
A
my
2 day, a
child.
2 day old.
Yeah, it's just like they felt like delicate china.
And they are. But people always say they're more sturdy than
Hey,
they appear.
absolutely. We're now 11 months they start.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I make this joke whenever he falls. I'm like, yeah, let's go check on the floor real quick.
His head is hard.
He got a hard head. That noggin.
That little noggin.
That hard. What about you? What would you say was like the adjustment for motherhood?
Ooh, child. I could write a book. Honestly, there's so much that I didn't know about motherhood. Like, there's so much that I didn't know. I genuinely did not know that I'd be up in the middle of the night with Z. Like, that sounds really crazy to like say that out loud, but I just didn't know. I thought they just slept all the time. Cause like you always hear people saying like sleeping like a baby. So just like, oh, they're probably always sleeping. And that's not the case. And then another thing, I didn't know you had to like rock your baby to sleep. I thought it was more of like, oh, that's just a sweet thing that moms do because they want to connect with their babies, just rock them. But
Right.
no, like he will not go down unless you rock him or like you soothe him in some way. Like those are like little things I didn't know. And I love my sleep and you just don't get a lot of it. And I feel like the newborn trenches, that's like a new term that they use, is real.
Mhm,
And it's like difficult. It's hard. And you just have to give yourself a lot of grace. I have to give myself a lot of grace because it's a new season.
mhm.
And also just navigating how to parent, like how to change a diaper, how to breastfeed, how to do all these things you didn't have to do before. Like that was challenging, but also like I don't know, you just maternal instinct kicks in and you just kind of figure it out and you can lean on other people. Like your sister was really helpful for me or like
Yeah.
YouTube videos and people just talking about their experience. But overall it was challenging, but it was also like doable. I don't know. And you just get more and more confident with time. So,
Yeah, I think it's fascinating. I keep referencing my sibling. They were the first frame of reference as far as like someone
mhm.
um and watching the transformation between 0 kids to multiple kids, yeah, even just one kid. And it felt like they became like a different person. Like they
Yeah.
became like this multitasking master.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was cool to see. And it's even more cool to see, like you talked about like motherhood instinct kicking in and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. I see it. It
Oh.
feels like it almost feels like you're like an encyclopedia or like a sponge for
Mm.
information about like the developmental stages
Yeah,
of
yeah,
like a
yeah.
child. However, we all know that this doesn't come like can't just it doesn't just come to you like you're actually doing the work and researching,
Yeah.
and it's in a way that if I'm being too hard on myself, I can say like, "Oh man, I don't care enough." But I
Mm.
just don't think that I can ever
Yeah.
care as much.
Yeah. I don't think like I think that something that I heard someone say that was so good was like you became a dad. It's like you became a dad in real life when
Mhm,
you saw Z. Like when
mhm,
I birthed him and you held him, you're like, I'm a dad. I
mm,
feel like I became a mom the moment I knew I was pregnant. So I
mhm.
was with him he was
Yeah,
with me, the whole time he was forming. So I was like researching, like I was experiencing all of those symptoms. Like I was the one getting asked all these questions. So like naturally it's going to be on my mind. Like
mhm,
naturally I'm going to look more into it. And I don't know. I think I just kind of want to talk about that too because I think that sometimes like we can compare ourselves
mhm.
um because it's like I'm the mom, you're the dad. So
Mhm.
like sometimes I think that we expect as women that our partners will be parents in the way that we are, which isn't natural the truth. Like you may get frustrated that your partner doesn't know the things that you know,
Yeah.
but you are researching those things, or you're the one that's like your brain is kind of wired towards that where a man's may not be. Like
Yeah.
we know all these things because that's kind of how we are as women. We research things, we're looking into things, like we're thinking about it, it's on our brain. So it can be, you could get frustrated at your
Mhm.
partner for them not doing the same thing, but you have to be reminded, like, no, we're different people and we are
Yeah.
going to approach things differently.
Yeah, and I think I had the unique lens of being able to hear some of the conversations, new parents from people that were entering that season, and I think like one of the it was a common thread in terms of like the frustration. It was just like the man doesn't do this, the man doesn't do
Mm,
this. And
mhm.
then I think like it was just like, oh, it sounds like you just want him to be a woman.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I
which
mean,
yeah.
I've had
It
those
sounds like
thoughts.
you want him to be a woman, but I think like that's I I think there's a huge benefit to like esteeming and appreciating the key difference because that's the only way this works.
Yeah.
Like it required two different people to come together to
Yeah.
make a baby. And I
Mhm.
think like in terms of parenting and raising the child, the challenges are going to be different for each
Mhm.
gender.
Uh,
Take note of them
yeah.
and learn to appreciate them.
Yeah.
Don't start comparing like why don't they do this like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
unhealthy.
and you're never gonna be like the other person because I mean, I find it to be a privilege because I get to stay home with Z. So I can easily get in a space where I can be comparing, where it's just like, I'm the one doing the dishes, or I'm the one doing these things. I'm the one like domestic doing all the domestic activities or doing the things like caring for Z. Like that feels like a low, like it can feel like too much. And then if I'm focused on that, like I'm so focused on myself that I don't even realize, but you also have a load too. Like
Mhm.
maybe it doesn't look the same as mine, but like you have a job, you're thinking about finances, you're thinking about the things I'm not thinking about, but it's still a load for you,
Yeah.
you know? So we can't compare loads. Like you can't, and same for you. Like you couldn't be like, I'm thinking about all the finances and she just, right?
Yeah.
But I have a
She just
load.
raising my son.
Yeah,
That would be goofy
but I
behavior.
feel like that it I feel like it's silly when you say it out loud, but it's easy to fall into that for sure.
I honestly, I don't be on these Instagram streets, but like sometimes, occasionally, I don't know if this is just the nature of social media. You'll see these extreme views,
Mhm.
like there's the meme like "f them kids." However, I feel like that is like its own
Mm.
genre
Oh, you
of
mean like people not wanting kids?
yeah.
Yeah. It's kind
But
of
it's just
sad.
like it goes a step further than just not kids. It's
Yeah.
like kids are bad and an
Yes, they're gonna ruin
encroachment.
your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which has not been the case. What's been your greatest joys like with having Z? Because he's 11 months now. So he's
Yeah.
still fresh a little bit.
Still fresh. I my greatest joy with like raising me is seeing myself in him
Mm.
and just wanting to protect and give him all the love, attention, support that I don't know, like it's just really cool to watch him become,
Mhm.
from crawling to first steps, just like in a sense, seeing how he sees the world. Like he'll just
Mhm.
like likes banging on the table.
He's super
He'll
curious.
he'll like walk around in studio setting and like pull on
Yeah.
wires, like seeing almost like a little Brian in there. I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah, it's
like
so sweet. Like I really also love that cuz I don't know, I didn't grow up with any brothers,
Mhm.
but so I didn't really grow up with many boys, but it's really sweet to see like you guys connect and have that bond and to like I'm believing that you guys will have such a strong relationship and that it's starting even now and that he looks up to you, he loves to see you, like he laughs, you guys snuggle, you give him kisses. Like it's just so sweet, like, just and I think it's very healthy, just and a blessing that he has such a good dad. So,
'Cause I don't know why, like, media plays a very important role shaping how people see fathers.
yeah.
Um, and I feel like there are, like, the archetypes. There's, like, deadbeat dad,
Mhm.
like, who's, like, present, but he has no words of encouragement. He's
Yeah.
just kinda
Just
there.
there.
He's like a terror to the children. There's there's the like super passive dad
Yeah.
where he's just like not engaged. He's just dazed out. Like
Yeah.
he's not really present.
Mhm.
There's the overbearing father.
Mhm.
Um then I don't know. There's like so many archetypes. There's also like Denzel Washington's character in Fences. Well,
Mm.
like, who says what
Mm.
law is there that I got to love you, like or like you or something? Like, don't I feed you? I'm just like, yeah, that's like,
The
yeah,
provider dad, I
the
guess.
provider dad. Like, but it's just like you don't like him.
Yeah.
He's your father. He does everything he's supposed to do, but he's just like a very unlikable guy. You
Mhm.
don't know if he likes you.
It's a cold relationship.
Yeah, or very it feels very transactional.
Right,
Like
right.
I'm
That's a better
holding up my
word.
end of the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so in the foundational years as we build our bond and stuff, that he just sees like, oh, this I can trust this man.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
like being around him. He gives good
Yeah.
advice. I don't know that he can pick up on that right
I
now,
think
but
this is laying the foundation. 0 to 3 they said is so foundational, like for trust and intimacy and proper attachments.
yeah.
So, yeah.
What
Yeah.
about you? What has been most rewarding part
Yeah, I feel like it's 2 things.
okay.
So the first thing I'll say is I think watching him grow has been the best thing ever. Like I love watching him grow. I love like all the stages that he's been able to go through, all the milestones, like his first laugh, like his first little smile, like just seeing him develop a personality that is just so distinctly Z is like so awesome. And like I don't know, it's just so sweet. And then and then the other thing that I like is for myself because I see the growth in myself. Like
Yeah.
I see like how much better of a person I am being a mother. And I know
Yeah.
that it's only going to get better. Like just having to be more selfless, like not thinking about myself as much, like thinking about another person. I was literally reflecting on this today is like, man, I used to only have to take care of myself.
Yeah.
And now I'm taking care of a baby that literally cannot do anything for himself. Like
Mhm.
if we just left him there, he would not survive.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everything has to be done for him. Like
Yeah.
you need to go over here. Okay, we got to pick you up and take you over here. Like we got to like feed you. Now you made a mess. We got to change you now. You got to get a bottle. Now you got to go to sleep. Like all this stuff. So I just feel like it's making me into more of a selfless person.
Because you're right. Like kids don't know how to. The lack of neck
Oh my
control,
gosh, they
like
do.
they can't even do that. Like
No, they
like
can't do
can't do
anything.
anything.
So, like, I don't know. It also is cool to see, like, I have so much more in the tank than I realize. Like, there will be
Mm,
some days where I'm just like so tired and like I feel like I can't do it. And I get through the day and I feel like a week later, I have more stamina than I did before. Like, I can
mm,
almost feel like my mom's stamina growing. Like,
yeah.
before, like, when I first took him home, he was home. I feel like I couldn't even make it through a night. I'm like, how am I what? And then now like I'm able to do more than I was able to do before.
Mm,
And I just feel like it just builds and you just grow and you just increase in capacity. So that's been really cool to see in myself.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is cool. I've seen it too. Like I've again, like I have a deep respect for their capacity, the love required to go the extra things that you don't even like. Again, I like dads aren't aloof, but they don't have that sixth sense that
Yeah.
moms have.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm.
you named one thing. What was the second?
No, that was 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The first one was seeing him grow
Mhm.
and develop, and then the second thing was me seeing myself grow and
Got
develop.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. In terms of parenthood, what are you looking forward to? He's almost 1.
Mhm.
He'll be 1
In a month.
month, a little under.
Mhm.
Uh, what are you looking as
What am I looking forward to most?
yeah, in the year or
Oh,
years?
you know what I'm actually really looking forward to? That's why you asked. I am actually really looking forward to Z being a teenager.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I
That's a
am.
leap.
That's a leap. That's most people are like, teenage years are gonna be so terrible. But I love teens
Mhm.
and like I would do student ministry and things like that. And I feel like teens, like that is like such a foundational period and like
Mhm.
they need you more than the I mean, they need you at every stage, but they
Yeah.
really need you as teenagers trying to figure out the world. And I feel like I wasn't really shepherded
Yeah.
yeah,
Disciple? I don't
discipled is a
know.
better
Okay.
word, discipled in my teenage years. Like, they put a lot of, like, seeds inside of me. There were a lot of good seeds inside of me, but I feel like I just lacked a lot of direction, and because people just didn't have conversations with me. Even a simple
Yeah.
conversation, I fell into crazy things or I didn't know myself or like I just felt so aloof. Like I like will talk about how, man, like I had giftings of like communication and writing and things like that, but like I
Mhm.
went to school and had no idea what to do with my life. But
Yeah.
if things were called out of me, if I was just discipled and shepherded, I just feel like I would just have better vision and direction at a younger age, which
Mhm.
would set me up for even greater success.
Yeah.
So I just look forward to stewarding and shepherding and discipling Z in his teen years. And I look forward to that relationship where he's old enough to like have some real feelings about things and we can
Yeah.
navigate tough conversations. I actually kind of look forward to that because I see
Wow.
the value in it.
You're
And
sadistic. Sorry.
I know I'm sure there's gonna be things that hurt my little mom heart, like him learning to drive and like crushes and things like that. But I just kind of look forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But what about you?
What am I looking forward to?
Yeah, same question.
Similar.
Hmm.
Probably for different reasons. I feel like, or maybe it's the same thing. Is the exact same thing. Like having parents and uh, um, examples, people that I could look up to, but still feeling like very important and pertinent questions weren't being answered. You
Yeah.
know, it was
Hmm.
kind of like this high level view of here's how you live life. A
Yes.
general is too general to be helpful.
Yeah.
It's kind of like go that way. Where is
Yeah.
that? East, west, like,
Yes.
what are the landmarks? What are the landmines?
Yes. Yeah.
All that fun stuff. So I look forward to building a relationship with Z that's one of love, one of trust, one of security, um, and just I want to be like I understand there's this weird language around trying to be your child's best friend. However, I it's not that I want to be his best friend, but I want to be seen trustworthy authority.
That's good.
You
I
know
like that.
that he uh appreciates the guidance that I give, protection, truthfulness
Yes.
of it. Like I don't want a situation where um he's in such a bubble or I've been so protective of him that when he gets out into the real world that he has no idea. And I
Hmm.
felt like I got varying degrees and with that with that having been my experience I feel like I just figured a lot of stuff out on my own unnecessarily. And
Mhm.
so I want to be like a guide.
Yeah.
Um and I want him to understand I had a really good experience of sort of seeing like one of my older cousins um and I got to watch his son like at his graduation party, and we got a chance to kind of talk. And one of the gems that he dropped was I was asking him, I was like, "Man, you raised an amazing kid.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
what?
there's some
How'd
good
you do that?"
kids.
Like,
Mhm.
and one of the things that he said, like, I think it's important to show your child that you don't have all the um and but in doing that, you set them up to be dependent on God in a way that if parents don't reveal their humanity, their children are just gonna be very disappointed
Mm.
in everything that they've been taught or shown up until
Mm.
that.
Yeah.
But if you establish very early, like, listen, I am your imperfect authority figure, and I'm sharing the best advice that I know and I have experience in, but I don't know everything. And at some point, I won't be here, and so I'm trying to give you best, um, the the best advice to have success in this world,
Right.
regardless of me being here. I don't want to stand over your shoulder.
Right.
So I want to set. I just really want to set Z in
Same.
that way.
And all their other kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Seriously, that's really good. Honestly, that's a mic drop moment right
yeah.
there.
And
Bec
the other thing is, like, I mean, there's no guarantee, but what I've heard is that if you parent the first child correctly, then there is almost a trickle
Trickle
effect.
effect?
Yeah.
I think that could be true.
Yeah.
I mean, I know everyone's case is different, but I think
Yeah.
that there is like this leadership aspect and element that could trickle
Yeah.
down to the other kids. Yeah, that's the prayer.
Yeah.
We didn't even introduce ourselves.
You don't have to.
Why? Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that we should always end with this. This is where we landed podcast. I'm your host, Deandra.
And I'm Brian.
Yes, and we have to say this is where we landed on the topic that we discussed.
Okay.
So
All right.
this is where we landed
Landed
on
on
babies. So
babies.
where did you land on the topic of babies?
Babies are awesome. They are a lot of work. There is sacrifice involved, and it's gonna be time consuming. Uh, there's this cliche, like everybody says it. It really is going to be some of the most work and time that
Yes.
it's a beautiful thing. I think, especially as a father, one of the cool things now when I read the Word of God, when I read the Bible, and I see things about the Father and the nature of the Father, Jesus talking about Heavenly, it takes on a new meaning. And so that's maybe a semblance of an idea of what he's referencing
Good.
or
Yeah.
experience.
Mhm.
So babies are awesome. What about you?
Yeah, I feel like I share similar sentiments, like
Stop
being
stealing my answer.
Ah.
Sorry.
But they're so good. I feel like being a mother is such a blessing, like truly. And I think that like you said, it is a lot of selfless work. It is hard. It is not easy. And you'll hear a lot like being a mother is a very thankless job. Like you'll hear people say that. And yes, it can feel like that, but I think that something that I'm trying to always keep in the center of my mind is like I'm doing this for the Lord, really. Like, I
Mm,
don't know who Z is gonna become. I don't know who our kids are gonna become, but I know that the love, the stability, the strong attachment that I give them now is going to set them up for the greatest success. And that we won't be, in Jesus' name, stumbling blocks in any way to them
yeah.
reaching their fullest potential.
Amen to
And like
that.
that is a blessing, really, and God is looking at that, and he's pleased with how we raise our kids. So, I think that just I'm becoming a better person, and along the way, I get snuggles and cuteness and joy, and he's just awesome. I just it's a blessing, really. Yeah. Well,
All right. Well, that's been what is it? So 4? We
yeah.
don't have to.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We're
that's a
back.
wrap. We're back. We're back, baby. So if you enjoyed this conversation, please be sure to subscribe, like, comment. Are you a parent? Do you want to be a parent? Let us
Mhm.
know what I don't know. Like everybody has like very different takes on parenthood, and I'd love to hear what you guys
Yeah.
let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you in the next one.